a show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. Odie already getting compliments about smelling good.
You know,
it's like,
I did have a shower this morning.
Well, it was more like Maxwell House. You smell good to the last drop.
That's right.
Coffee does give that aroma.
Oh.
It does have a great smell when you walk into a room, be able to smell
Yes,
that.
it does, especially fresh brewed. We just got through brewing a couple cups, and hope y'all got y'all's coffee with you this morning to join with us.
Yeah, I hope you get it there. For a big weekend, we're going to go over all that went on in Meridian downtown. It was great, sunshiny weather everywhere, out to Highland Park, all around. We had a lot of fun stuff that went on. We got some football scores we're going to get into in just a moment there of what went on with all of that. Let's see here. What'd you do this weekend?
We stayed underwater a good bit of the day. We went diving, did some more training, and had a great time. Rob was with us and joined with us, and we had all total. I think right now we've got 6 members, and we've got a couple more that's got some training coming up this weekend here, but we've gotten, I believe, 6 more master divers in our group. After all of the training we did, less than 2% of all divers, all scuba divers, reach the rank of master, and then it's even less than that goes with a dive master. And we're going to end up with, I think, a total of 12 of our members will be master divers, 2 dive masters, and 14 public safety divers. Big thing for Lauderdale County.
If you're like me going, huh? You got some people that can go underwater and pull you up is what all that means.
That's a good way to
simplify it.
There you go.
Congratulations.
A lot of training.
A lot of hard work. We got some pictures from all of that this weekend. Can you believe 44 right now? Little nip in that air out there.
Charles said up there in Iowa it was like 40. You know, you just hang on there, Charles. Ain't going to get a little colder than that.
That's like
there.
A warm day up there, isn't it?
That's what I was thinking.
There's something about anywhere near Ohio and those places like that. You got to wear jackets just about for cold-natured people like me. I had to drag mine into church on Sunday and sit there. Woo! I got nippy.
It did feel good. Now the water was a little nippy. You walked off into it, and it was like a little burr.
I'm trying to remember where I went and ate, and I swore I wouldn't go back, or at least say, don't you go in Outback and sit on the left.
Oh, my God.
Let me just point. You can't stay in there. It's the most, and whoever's the manager of that place needs to pay attention. It is absolutely miserable.
If you say you're going to leave, if you're like, look, I just need my food to go, they'll turn the air up.
Oh, is that how it works?
We figured it out.
Me and Rob went with me now, and you know, Rob's a little bit bigger than me. He's a big old boy, and when Rob tells me he's cold, it's done got bad.
Yeah, let him play a distressed driver, and you've got to pick him up from 20 feet down and drag him.
I ain't doing that. Rob, what do you remember the scene from Caddyshack? I got bit by a snake. You're gonna die.
Yeah, there ain't no help for you.
You remember he got bit in the rear end?
Yeah.
Will you suck the venom out? Nope. You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
But I really do wish that Outback would pay attention to that. It's just your meal is supposed to be enjoyable, and then also there's a couple of places that I go into that they'll have live music, and that's okay. But don't have it to where you can't talk to the person across from you, because the whole purpose of going out to eat is to conversate with people. It's not a pickup scene. It's not Hojo's. Let's just go ahead and call it what Hojo's was a different scene. You don't want to hear what they got to say. It's just, you leave it with me.
Exactly. Hey, my place or yours?
That's all that you had to pick out from Hojo's, the conversation.
Yeah.
But, we go out to eat. We don't drink. We go to have a good meal and have a Coca-Cola and have a good time. Have it to where you can conversate with people. That's what it's all about.
Well, you could conversate, couldn't you?
I agree with that. But I think most people understand what I'm talking about. And there are some great restaurants that do hit home runs. And we'll do some congratulatory things there one morning.
Western
also.
Sizzling's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially at all you eat.
But let me tell you something.
You
better not have nothing to do.
You can't do nothing afterwards.
You're going to get sorry and everything goes slow.
And a big thank you. Me and Greg, we sample things from time to time just to be on the safe side for the public. But we went to Marion, and I'll have to look it up to the New Mexican restaurant that is in Marion. Thumbs up. That's a home run. That was good.
I don't normally. I keep hearing my mama, them poor people on the other side of the earth ain't got nothing to eat. You're going to eat all that food. Well,
You couldn't eat it all?
you ain't eating all of that.
It's good stuff, though.
Oh,
Let's talk a little bit about football games and what happened over the weekend. Did your team win? Well, let's go here to our score here to the webpage. Here's the button. As we go to the report and pull this up, we start out right here with Northeast.
oh man, they lost a bummer, 46-36 under Quitman.
Quitman Panthers took the lead on that one, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, mine was hitting the spot.
Ooh, Clarkdale. Boy, that hurt there. Clarkdale 0, Mize 45 on that scoreboard.
Well, I'm talking about scores from all over the place. Union took a win over Southeast, 43-6.
West Lauderdale loses 28 to Leake Central 48. So I just know Lauderdale County football team won, did they?
It doesn't look like it.
All right, let's see what happens when we get to Russell Christian.
Now, Russell Christian Academy took a big win over Edwards, 53-20.
And I want to say I got a picture. Yeah, there's that Russell game right there. But that was going on there. What happened at Lamar, Odie?
Well, Lamar, they even took a little loss. Starkville Academy took the win 28-20.
As we get into Meridian High School, 21 to Oak Grove 42. So it puts Russell Christian Academy the only winning team out of Lauderdale
In our
County
area.
of any schools in Lauderdale.
Yeah. I mean, Meridian, that was a big loss. But Lamar taking a big loss. Enterprise, they fell to Taylorsville. What was that, 42-12?
Newton County Academy came out on top at 52. Silva Bay came in at 22 there with Newton County above that.
Ooh, Scott Central took a win over Newton, 42-6.
Newton County come out with a win, 42 over Choctaw Central at 7 this Friday night.
Well, our first nail-biter came from Neshoba Central over Canton, 56-50.
That's a pretty tight game there.
That's a tight game.
Now, as we go, here's another tight one there.
Yeah.
That very tight. That's what, an extra punt, something like that?
Yeah, would have won
Field
the
goal.
game. Field goal would have won it.
Velma Jackson takes over Philadelphia 6-8. Kemper County, boy, they put some score up, didn't they?
Yeah, they got 70 over Eupora's 44.
Now, I never got a score back from Kemper Academy, so if anybody was at the game, Calhoun, I need some scores sent in to us on those each week. I'm not getting those on Kemper Academy. So as we move on to Louisville, they take a win over Gentry, 44-6.
Wow, Winston Academy 40 over Carroll Academy 13.
Noxubee County wins. Boy, this was close.
Man.
8, Choctaw County 7.
Looked like somebody went for 2.
Yeah, they did.
Got it. Wayne County took a win over Van Cleve, 41-30.
Wayne Academy got beat out by Columbia Academy, 35-0. Odie.
Ooh, well, now Warrior come in there, 49 over Sebastopol's 14.
Well, that was some football Friday nights, wasn't it?
That was.
A lot of teams had fun. Typically, it goes through end of October, and then we have some playoffs.
I think something like that. I think that starts in November, the playoffs.
So we've got a few more weekends of football. Enjoy yourself. A lot of the folks will be playing their last varsity. Go support them. It's something that Al Bundy had to live with that winning
That Heisman.
I love that show. Let's talk a little bit about college football. And I missed. I was out and about moving. You know, there was a lot of stuff in Philadelphia and Meridian. I was around, so I didn't get to watch any college football. What happened? Let's talk about Mississippi State. They got beat, and then the head coach from Florida gets fired. What happened there?
That's a good question.
Did he get fired for winning? Where's the score here?
No,
Ole Miss.
Mississippi.
Where is it down in here?
It's coming up somewhere.
I don't see it.
It's up towards the top.
I don't see it. There it is. No, that's Michigan.
No.
Well, I don't see the score. We're going to have to just Google this and find out because it.
So they fired the coach?
That beat them.
Maybe he was already, look, this is your last game, so why don't you go ahead and just call it.
Right there.
Well, now, okay, I didn't watch this game. They won, and a win is a win.
Florida, but they got he got canned right after the game.
Well, 3-4.
So I don't know if you know much about the Gators. There it is.
I don't.
Greg knew it.
Yeah. I don't really know.
Almost won.
Almost a minute.
And you know, I'm a State fan. I want y'all to know that, and I have picked on them, but their A game is getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost won.
They were closer than my Ole Miss Rebels were. We fell to number 8 in the rankings.
I heard that Ole Miss may have lost. Was there truth to that?
We let Georgia beat us 43-35. I didn't get to watch the game. That might be why. I spent too much time underwater. I'm still working on an underwater TV. And if Rob would hurry up, you know, I mean, him being this electronics guru and computer guru, I figured he'd have a way to have a big screen, you know, about 20 foot down.
They lost to Georgia?
Lost to Georgia, 43-35. It was a good game, back and forth from what... Now, Amy got to watch more of it than me, but then at the end, I guess we kind of let them take over.
What's happening to LSU this year?
LSU?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt walked in. Was Vanderbilt always?
Vanderbilt is.
Did they get let into the?
I don't know if they're SEC or not. I don't.
They would.
Well,
LSU. The score was 31-24 there, Otis.
Vanderbilt is in the SEC.
Okay. All right.
They're a tough team. They're one of the teams that you can't just turn around and say, Turnbow done said hush to me. He's an LSU fan. Oh, yeah. He's the one that bet me my Ole Miss shoes.
And he lost, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Do you
lost.
want to remind him that he lost again?
Yeah, he lost. But he did feed me one of the best set of ribs I've ever eaten. No, it was good, Turnbow.
Listen here. Ohio State opened up a can. Actually, it was a 55-gallon drum. 34-0.
Poor Wisconsin. Now, Texas A&M and Arkansas looks like they put on a heck of a game.
Didn't see that either. You know, it was hard to see that between the car shows, but
45-42.
close game there.
Yeah. Washington State and Virginia, 20-22.
Yeah, that's a tight one there. Texas. Was that well, that's close to 16-13 there.
All right, so Texas, maybe they're getting a little bit of practice there with the line, and we can see what's his name moving up. His uncle.
I have no idea. My uncle used to love me, but she died.
No,
chicken ain't looking good fried.
2 NFLs that came from the SEC, one Tennessee,
Manning?
one Ole Miss. Yep, that's him. Arch Manning.
It took all that for me to figure that out. That was
sounds like canning.
That was tough. Yeah. That was
like
tough
canning.
trying to come up with. It's early.
Who's your team, Elaine?
Oh, unfortunately, sadly, it's Auburn.
Auburn.
And
You
Auburn
Greg.
just cannot win. It's
What
so sad.
happened? I don't even see the score here. What happened there?
I went into overtime.
Did you win?
No.
We had hopes.
Of course not.
It was 23-17 from Mizzou.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was Alabama the game to watch this weekend?
Well,
They did win.
because you had, from what they say now,
say?
Yeah, they say that Tennessee is the garbage truck team. It looks like some garbage truck people.
I don't know what you're talking about here. You missed
There's a huge thing that's going over the internet, and they interviewed this guy, and they said, "Hey, you're a Alabama fan. What do you think about the game with Tennessee?" And he just ran it. This was live, so now this clip has made it for years. Well, I hate Tennessee. I just hate Let me tell you how bad I hate Tennessee. It looks like a garbage truck convention. Have I told you I hated Tennessee?
I've never
and he
seen
just
that.
went on and on. And it's funny, even not being an Alabama fan, it's still kind
Karen
of funny.
says that number 4 is from Meridian Daniel Hill. Look at there.
Oh well, we got a Meridian player on the Ole Miss Rebels too.
Well,
So
Ren White didn't go to Mississippi State.
he wanted to go to a good team.
Ouch.
I'll give directions to his office later if y'all want to go down and get him. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. Odie may not be everybody's friend now since running down ball teams. I remain neutral there. I want to bring this up.
Oh, I see how that.
Oh, I was down the middle there. I
Well,
was
you keep
letting Odie
sending me these
tread.
letters on what to say bad about these teams.
Run them down, Odie. Get them. Depends on what side of the state you're from as to usually it's 3 teams in our area. You're either going to be Hotty Toddy, Mississippi State, or Alabama. Yep. Every now and then you get an Auburn. Every now and then you get a War Eagle shout
and you
from
get
somewhere.
and you get some of those Eagles. What is that to the top? SMTTT, Southern Miss to the top. You never heard of that?
No, I have. Every now and then you'll hear somebody going to Southern. Every now and then.
Be careful when you're around Sheriff Citizen Billy Solid.
Talked to him last night.
He is a big Eagles fan.
And we were trying to put a detective thing on this, but his water was muddy out at Chamberville. Anybody know why the water was muddy out in Chamberville last night? He sure would like to know. He was trying to make a citizen's arrest on this.
He tried to get some clean water and didn't have none.
He said he had a bottle of water he'd have to limp by to make his coffee this morning. Y'all quit doing the high sheriff
man.
that way.
Yeah.
I don't know the ending of this. Well, at least I did through about 2 to 3 o'clock yesterday. We had someone run from the Meridian Police, but this was after they were taken into custody. Angie was taking me, because I've been dreaming about a steak all week. I wanted a steak. I was going to get a steak. Next thing you know, boogie there, there he goes. And he wasn't wearing nothing but handcuffs. No, actually he did. He had on pink Crocs and blue shorts. And down by Nelson Hall Chevrolet, that little next, what do you call that? A shopping center that used to be a fabric store, and I think it's now a like a
Right there by
medicine.
Bumper to Bumper and all that.
No, on South Frontage Road. South Frontage Road over by Nelson Hall. It's a clinic now.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be Joe. I don't know if it was Joanne's or somebody that used to Medlin's. Maybe I'm not sure. But it was a little thing there, and he was sitting in the back seat of the car while they conducted business there with the business owner. And next thing you know, he didn't figure out how to open up that back door with a toe or something, and off to the races he went. With handcuffs behind his back.
And he was in Crocs.
Crocs, pink ones.
I bet them suckers was in four-wheel drive.
Yeah, they were moving because he went directly down South Frontage Road toward all the eating places. So I went behind Red Lobster there, and we set up there in case he ran through there, and he didn't. So he had to have gone due. It would be that would have been due south. He had to have gone south to escape everything when he got into the woods. I figured he'd run down, but he didn't.
Well, he may have a box house back there behind Walmart.
He better have him some hacksaws back there.
So, hey, man, can you get these off me?
But last check, and again, 1, 2 o'clock, I don't think he'd been caught. I have not heard anymore, hadn't gotten an update on that. So today, if you happen to see somebody that's, at a water faucet trying to do this with no hands, you might want to call the police department. Say, I found your cuffs.
Yeah, here they are.
Most likely the cuffs are off at this point. Somebody had some hacksaws. I don't carry around one in mine.
No, that's something I don't have.
Yeah. So, and this was then. They were set up here. This was over on South Frontage Road there, right as you get into the crossroads areas. The police parked there. It was numerous cars looking for him. So
I'm with Katina.
What'd she say?
Those doors are supposed to be.
I thought so too.
You could only open it from the outside. Do we know if he had an accomplice?
I don't know any of that. I hadn't seen video. Was the door cracked? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that either. I do know that years ago during the Smith administration, that'd be that mayor before the one we got now, they were taking someone to Kemper County back when we used them. They got right there to Ernie Watts. You know where Ernie's
he had the
got all the
implements and stuff.
tractors and all kinds of stuff. They just turned around, took the feet, and kicked the back window out of the patrol car and jumped out and ran. And they really didn't want to give me a statement on that. I remember it well because I kept calling, going, "Hey, y'all want to tell me what happened?" That happened. Yeah. Boogie there, right through Ernie's tractors. There he went. And they did catch him a few feet away. But that's pretty creative to take your feet and knock the back glass out of a patrol car. You're pretty strong.
Yeah.
He should not be entitled to the weightlifting.
And then you turn around and you get in trouble for destroying government property.
Yes, sir.
Escape, whatever your other charges were.
You're going to be there a lot longer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Hey, have you noticed her sitting in the studio? I bet she's here for a reason.
I bet she wants to talk to us. It has something to do with music.
Haunted, maybe? What you got Friday night? Is it Friday?
It is Friday. So this Friday, we're having a haunted museum experience. And Dr. Alan Brown, who wrote the book Haunted Meridian, is coming. And I asked him to please bring a few copies of his book if anybody wants a Haunted Meridian.
Oh, he writes great stories.
He does. I didn't realize he has some Haunted Alabama books, too.
He's got 36 to 40 books that he's
poor
written.
Dr. Brown, he's going to be really busy now in the fall.
he is good at what he does.
I'm so excited.
He wrote that famous book called My Wife is a Haint.
Oh, no.
All available on Amazon.
I was hoping I'd get to meet his wife.
Oh, she's real sweet.
Okay.
But she does not show up to many of these events.
Okay.
We've been with him.
Okay. I've heard she's actually more sensitive to the ghosts.
Well, yeah, they seem to attract to her.
That's interesting.
Alan wants to have a conversation with them, and they just don't want to talk to Alan for some reason.
He told me that sometimes they will. So I said, can we do that? And he said, well, ghosts don't always talk on demand, so we'll have to see. He did tell me we do have a ghost in our museum, and I'm not kidding. Like, I grew up.
Is it a male or female?
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. The original owners of the house had a little girl who either died of TB or yellow fever.
How old do you think she was? 40, unmarried? What was it?
No, like 12 to 14-ish. People have seen her in the museum, and Dr. Thornton actually lets us use the museum right now. So, we're there just using this building right now, and people have called him and said, there's a girl in the sunroom. And I can log on to the alarm right now and see, like,
nothing there.
There's the doors haven't opened, the internal sensors haven't gone off. So, we know if someone's in there, but we get reports, and
I hate Dr. Brown couldn't make it this morning, because one of my big questions is you never hear this about ghosts. People always spot ghosts, but you never hear of anybody spotting a ghost while they're in the bathroom or in the middle of using the restroom. You ever notice that?
It'll get you out of there.
I hope I don't.
I mean, think about that. You're just sitting there, there it is, right in there with you.
It might make matters a lot worse.
Or a whole lot faster.
I really hope that never happens.
Got to go.
But the girls who, when Meridian Plastic Surgery was there, they did say that they would hear the bathroom door slam. And one of them said, I heard that door slam and I knew I was by myself. I did not turn around. I've even had an experience. So, like, I grew up a Southern Baptist. We don't believe in ghosts. However, something does move furniture in that house.
Where you're at.
Something does. I went upstairs and I was cleaning the little landing at the top of the stairs because Lloyd Gray was going to come talk to me about Phil Hardin, because they support education, and we do a lot more education now. So I wanted it to look nice, even though we don't go upstairs very much. It was dusty. So I went up there and I was swiffering, and I just went around because I was swiffering.
New term.
Yeah, I was swiffering. And then I went to lunch, and I came back, and I went back upstairs because the refrigerator's up there. I was going to get some cold water. And the love seat that had been like this against the wall was turned. So I grabbed the Swiffer. I'm like, okay, I got it.
We saw that in Ghost, didn't we? Isn't that where we saw that?
Furniture around.
You had to really
they like
think
it clean. I think she likes it clean. Like, do it the way my mama did. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, don't make her mad.
No. Dr. Brown said if you do encounter her, just say, we're glad you're here. So I'll tell people about the ghost when they're in the museum, because they'll go, what about this house? It's awesome. It's built in 1918. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
And I'll say, we're glad she's here. We're so glad she's here.
So what does it take to get an invite to this thing that's coming up Friday night? What do you got to do to get tickets? How do you go about it? What's going on with it?
Thank you for reining me back in. I got excited about it.
Oh, no, well, we love it.
So,
yeah.
But with the stories, we want to be in person.
Yes. Okay, so this Friday night, we're doing the haunted experience, and the space is limited, so I need you to email me. It's executivedirector@jimmyrogers.com, and if you go on our Facebook page or go on our website, you can find our contact information. You can call. The museum phone comes to my phone, so I need to put you down so that it's not too many people. We don't want to upset the ghosts.
This will be a good one, and I do hope that you can make it out to this, because Alan Brown makes all of this entertaining, and it will be a hoot there. And if you've never been inside the home, number one, it is quite the adventure to go through a antebellum home.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to do 3 different slots. So we'll do 3 different time slots. We'll do.
All right, what are they?
Oh gosh. Okay, 6, 6:45, and 7:30. So that gives us plenty of time.
6:45 and 7:30.
6:45, 7:30.
Oh, yeah, there we go. 3 of them. 6,
Yeah.
6:45, and 7:30.
Yes.
So about 8 o'clock, 8:30 or so, we should be completed with everything.
I think so.
But
Yep.
Get your how do you go about getting tickets? You sign up, call, come down, stay
Email
with
me,
Call
and
or
you can
email.
just pay on Venmo, or if you want to bring some money by the museum, we're there all the time.
What's the cost of
$20.
this?
$20 a ticket.
So,
Pretty
look at
good.
there. And this is raising money for Jimmy Rogers Foundation, for
for
sure.
the museum fund.
Yes.
Woo! All right, we got more coming up with Elena here in just a few moments. I had something sent to me the other night, and
You wanted to get front row seat, didn't you?
Often as I'm going around, I'll get information, I'll get a phone call, whatever it is, and I'll pull over where I'm at. A lot of times I don't pay attention to where I'm at, and this is
Where he was at.
This is what it was, and it's funny. And if you can't laugh about your own self,
That's right.
this was Brian. How do you pronounce that? Scotty Ray. JJ's is closed. Come on back about 6.
Well, he knows what time they open.
But I was there. I was just for nobody else there.
It was daytime.
It was daytime. That's right.
Don't be judging. Judge not.
That was funny. I don't care who you are.
It's kind of like tailgating. You wanted to watch them come in.
That's right. The pre-show. We'll be right back. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Otis here. We had an arrest in Choctaw County, Alabama.
Uh-oh.
Don't be snooping around after dark when you ain't got no business doing that. These two fellas got a little ride downtown.
Looked like he was crawling around on them jeans.
He's got a little dirt on there. Thanks for noticing.
I couldn't help.
You're going to pass this private eye detective class
That's
we've
what
been
I was
teaching
talking
there.
about. We're working on it.
They were charged with trespassing, but no one wants anyone behind their house. And no, I do not have. It was all in the comments. You notice anything about the picture? We're testing his ability here.
Well, if they're arrested, I don't see they're handcuffed.
That was the biggest question that everybody going, why ain't they got handcuffs? You know, maybe it just wasn't.
He was being questioned at the time.
Yeah, it could have been. But they both got a little seat there and got taken on downtown and transferred to Clark County Jail for trespassing. Yeah. And again, that's not the end of the world. Doesn't mean they done anything horrendous, but they were somewhere they shouldn't have. We go to Kemper County, a little bit different with this charge, Otis, as we see here that they've made an arrest in a sexual battery case against a 14-year-old. Kemper County Sheriff's Department has arrested Terrence Scarborough. He's 32 years old. He'll be, this involves a minor. He'll be facing a grand jury before long, and we will see what comes of that. Listen, and when I tell you we had wrecks this weekend, they were from all over. Let me find the one that I was telling you about a few minutes ago. Let me get over here to this. We had a humdinger in the city limits of Meridian.
Ow.
Saved up your money and went and borrowed the rest of the money to get you a new Corvette. Next thing you know, you top that hill there by Wally World on 39, and it's all over. Nothing left. Now, this ended up being a 3-car collision. As we get into this, I think a Charger was involved. This is totaled. Oh, and man. There may have been 1 to 2 arrests for allegedly DUIs involved with this incident. Oh. We did have someone that kind of kept going. They were found very shortly there afterwards. But
man, that hurt.
That Corvette, that was a 26 month. Let's pull it back up. That's a 26. Don't those run 110 or better?
Oh, yeah.
And I ain't talking about how fast they'll go. I'm talking about that.
$110,000 plus price tag.
Where's Kirby? He can give us a first-hand experience of that.
Yeah.
But rather expensive car totaled out as we look at that this morning.
Wow.
And let me do this since we're talking about that. I got it here somewhere. I wanted to bring this up since we brought up the word Corvette. I got it over here.
You talking about that bright, shiny one?
Yeah, I got it here. So here we go here. He was getting ready for the weekend, and let me show this. Who else has got a Corvette in town?
Yeah. Nice, shiny.
Chief?
That's the Chief. It is. You can't miss that one, can you?
No.
Wow.
That is. And if you'll notice, what's that in the background out there?
There's a nerdin'.
There's a red one back there.
Yeah.
I don't know whose car that was, but MPD, Corvette Central. Try to outrun that one.
It ain't gonna happen.
Lots of cars there, but big weekend there. Let's see what else. Now, one of the things that happens, let me get over here, as we see Chief Mini Feathers. Did you know that
busy.
we were outside and we were standing? I said, take a guess. He's kind of like going to the circus. He's the man that guesses your weight because he was in charge of IDing everybody as we get into Bud and Burgers there. And he only missed one by 2 years, but he made her smile. He shorted her age there, and she had a big grin there.
He was smart now.
But
he got his master dive too.
Did he?
Yes, sir, Bob. So Chief is also a master diver.
Those kids were something else. Just nice. Tons of people. And I got pictures of the winners here in just a second. She's a sweetheart, isn't she?
Nice.
Bud and Burgers, this took place downtown Meridian at City Hall over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Doug and Bud and Burgers there.
John gonna get so mad at you.
Well, I sent him a message and it said, "Who's that with Doug?" So I called him. Bud and Burgers there, the stage there, as everybody was getting ready for the show there. Beautiful ladies everywhere the eye looked, Odie. It was hard to miss those. Here's the Chief.
Look at there. Oh, Merritt right mixed in.
I'm trying to the Popo was there also.
Watch out, be safe.
And she was undercover.
Now that is one of Lauderdale County's fine criminal investigators.
That's Jennings.
Yes.
And she does tote handcuffs. We want to point that out.
She will whoop you.
All right, now let me find the winners as we go over here. Here we go. We got the winners, the pictures of the winners late last night, and we got these up. Bud and Burgers here. The different teams there. What's that? What's that on top?
A grill?
Yeah, I guess that is, isn't it? Yeah, you're exactly right there. I've never held one, so I didn't know.
RW hadn't either.
But there was a lot of teams, and it was great food, and we do appreciate everybody there. And here's our tasters.
Greg is just a going.
Yeah. The judge on the other end down there tasting also.
Is that OJ trying to figure out the best hamburger? There's a judge in the mix. Judging. Look at there. OJ's looking at appearance.
She sure was. But it's just numerous people that had a fantastic time down there. I may have put a couple in there twice or so. Here's a view from the stage. That's a crowd, isn't it?
That is a good crowd.
So no incidents whatsoever. It went off without a hitch downtown Meridian. I do hope you came and enjoyed yourself. We find Chief Mini Feathers again.
He done found him a little Wednesday.
Yeah, he did, and she's kind of spooky. Trunk or treat was going on yesterday afternoon as we go here to take a look. A lot of people turned out for this, Odie.
That is great.
And these are all happening. This was at how do you say that?
Convention?
Convent Church on Papa
Street. Okay.
Covenant.
Okay.
We were really close, and we apologize. I don't know why Odie made me say that.
I didn't know where you was going.
Oops.
Lindsay come barreling in here with now RW can cook.
Can he now?
Now, this was a hamburger competition. It had nothing to do with casserole.
Has she been taking him food?
That's what we need to know.
The many ladies that are trying to get his hand in marriage.
Yeah. Huh. Buds and burgers, not buds and corn dogs. RW probably brought a corn dog.
Now, somebody asked Saturday morning if this was me. Absolutely not, because I have more knowledge than to do this, but we thought we would play this for you anyway. This was up in Philadelphia as they were landing at Gray Field. That's a little too small for me to trust. Look at this thing.
You was in a little helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter seemed more stable.
That looks like a bad dream.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. So that also went on. It was a lot of fun there also. It was event after event this weekend. Also out at Highland Park, this was another big one as everybody showed up with their antique cars.
It's good seeing all that stuff.
Oh, love these old cars.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and throw anything out there, Odie? I figured it was coming.
No, I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to have it in the show one day.
That's
I think that's Greg's. Isn't that
Greg?
Greg's truck? Greg Morgan?
No, that wasn't Greg's.
He has one.
He does have several, but I that wasn't Greg's. I saw the guy wiping the fenders on it. It wasn't Greg.
Okay. We may have paid him.
And let me see if I can get. Man, those kids were something else. Let me see if I got that. I'm telling that little boy there. He is sweet as he can be, nice as he could be there.
Good kid, huh?
Let me see. These are becoming more and more popular as I go. I've been watching Matthew's truck there at Eastgate Tire in Marion for years. For years. He's worse than me there. But it's blue, and one day it will move. One day.
But let it move now. It's just that we got to push it.
We got to push. But those are really becoming popular. Those early model 74 trucks, anywhere from 69 up to 76, are becoming the thing. So if you've got one, hang on to it. That's a good looking car, by all means. They were rolling in. 57s, and you know, what do you prefer, the 55, 56, or 57 Chevrolet Bel Air? 57.
Oh, well, look, like Bob says, 50. 57.
Elena, what do you like better?
I don't know.
You can't pick?
I think
you like the big
pretty.
fin or the small fin on the 50?
Probably the big.
The big?
Yeah.
There you go. So, small faults. It was a big show. Hope you ended up with that. And then the racing got going over in Talladega. Look at this.
I'm glad we got out of there before them folks let out, but
it's hard to get down the interstate over there.
When they all let out, yeah.
It gets kind of busy there. So that's a few of the things that happened there, and we got some more headlines of big events that happened this weekend. Don't rush off. We'll be right back.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Yeah,
go ahead and make somebody else
probably
mad.
will.
We're working on our pronunciation this morning as we just live. We feel good about it.
Yeah, this poor fella needs to go down there to downtown and get a hamburger.
This guy's too skinny. We spotted a superhero on the streets of Meridian over the weekend.
Of course, I guess he doesn't have to have a strong tensile straight on that web to swing with.
Yeah, you ain't got no gut. There's something wrong. That boy needs some cornbread. Somebody help Spidey out there.
Get him a hamburger or two.
Always something to see on the streets of Meridian as we go around. We had a very calm weekend. A few things here and there, but overall kind of calm there. Let me see here. I heard there may have been an arrest out at the spooky house over the weekend. I hadn't gotten all the details yet of the haunted house. Heard that somebody might have got some cuss acting ugly. You can't be acting ugly in public.
Ooh, you talking about our local one?
Yes, sir. Baby,
yeah,
I'll
full of sheriff departments out there.
I'll talk to the high sheriff after daylight and see if there's any truth to all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have just security. They have law enforcement security.
Yep.
And they will handle that situation.
Yes,
so it's safe to bring your family and go out there and get spooked.
We had a Odie, this would happen near Lauderdale. These brush fires. Now we had. Let's talk about this. I mentioned this in the headlines. We did have some rain over the weekend. The bad weather didn't turn out near as bad as we was put out
to be at first. Yep.
We did get some severe thunderstorm warnings in northern Neshoba County, and it moved northeasterly up through Noxubee County and then out of the area. We did get rain in Meridian, but you can still go outside and it's kind of still crunchy when you walk across it. So watch your fires when it's windy. We're not under a burn ban, but let's just show you what happens when, look at that house destroyed. Brush fire.
Man, that's terrible. It's not worth it.
And you look at this one, as it melted the siding off of the house. It got so hot.
Wow.
And we don't have lead go anymore to come back and do the shuffle to replace that. So
sure don't.
So that happened there. Numerous fire departments showed up to help out with this. Now, let me get over here and see if I can find this to show you of what was going on out in the Tumsuba area. I think this is the one, Odie, here. This is
tough.
I want y'all to look at this as we see this.
And that wind will carry some of those ambers, and those little small ones, yes, they should go out, but there's some bigger ambers that will blow. And it doesn't take much to blow them. It don't need 20, 50 feet. And then it's going to start another fire, and it will continue to grow with it being extremely dry.
Here's another one.
To get there. It's hard to get trucks. It's hard to get hoses. It's hard to get people out there sometimes.
That's a fire, is it not?
That's a fire. And you don't want to have a fireman get trapped inside a fire
You can't
line.
see.
Can't see.
And smoke, and that was kind of what was going on this weekend. And when you hear all these fire trucks going somewhere this time of year, this is normally what they're going to face. And it was all over the county. Newton County was battling this. Kemper County was battling it. I'm sure Neshoba County, I didn't hear much out of it, but I'm sure that they had a few of those. They had all their Neshoba County Sheriff's Department all wound up helping out with wrecks throughout the weekend. We even had this out in the Martin area there.
Wow.
This was a daytime when I know you want to clean up your yard, but hold off a little ways before you start burning stuff.
Yeah.
It can jump out there. This is near your house, not far from you. Keith Freeman, we're not sure if he's got anything to do with this or not, but there was a pig passing Freeman tractor. Boogie there, boogie there. And we got live footage of the pig. As we go here, let's check out this pig who is like a pig on the run, is what we can say. There he is right there.
At least he moved over.
Well, he knows who's got the right in traffic there.
But like so that kangaroo coming through Clark County.
I ain't understood that yet.
Only in Clark County, Mississippi, do you have a kangaroo hopping right down the middle of the road.
Who's got a kangaroo as a pet, number one?
I don't.
Can you have a kangaroo as a pet?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah,
okay.
You can buy kangaroos.
Sure?
Yeah, you can buy them.
I thought that was a touchy subject there, if you could or you couldn't.
I'm sure you have to have a special permit.
A kangaroo permit?
A kangaroo permit.
All righty then.
But I mean, if you lose a kangaroo, how many people do you know has a kangaroo? It's not like a dog or a cat. Everybody got one.
And speaking of, we need to go to the doggone department this morning because we got some missing puppy dogs. Let's go to Tumsuba. Have you seen this fella here? He's missing from Tumsuba area here. He's probably wanting a steak by now.
Yeah.
You can tell he wants to come back home. Let's see what else we've got here. This would be Louisville. Any folks in Louisville watching this morning? Let's go here, take a look here. Little fella there.
Come back home.
And she's a she.
And she's a she.
Right, and that's missing there. We also have this one here, Clarkdale Community. This is like a little a Labrador, a little bitty puppy, and they found him in the middle of the road. And as they were saying, they told us we feel like this is somebody's pup, maybe 6 to 8 weeks old, and they put him in a cage there. And so if it's your pup, make a comment on the page on that picture there, and maybe we can get him back. He's cutie pie. Also, we got another missing pup that I'm aware of. This is Fellowship Road, Center Hill area. Friendly little fella, and you can tell he's a good dog.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's going, hey, you got a snack?
I just want a treat.
Help me out there. So we got a pup there in the Center Hill community, and we've got a reward. Louisville, we got a kitty cat missing.
Yeah.
Louisville, Winston County, y'all, $250 for this one.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to say she thinks she's king of the hill. She has that look.
That's a big old cat.
That's a big cat. So if you've seen any of these, I think, we got another one here. Kemper County. And this is, you can just look and tell this is such a sweet pup.
Got a smile on his face.
So this is Kemper County, around West Kemper Baptist Church on Old Jackson Road. That may be all the ones we had sent in. That's all the pups that we had sent in over the weekend. Sort of a pet rundown, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll make sure all of them get back home.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah. Don remembers the lead coat shuffle.
Yeah, the lead coach shuffle.
I know what you're thinking. We'll be right back.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical, 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian, 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Welcome back as we get ready. You got to go meet some kids, did you say?
I do. Yeah. I have some volunteers coming to the museum. I'm so excited. We love volunteers at the museum.
Do you need some volunteers?
We always need volunteers, yes.
If you'd like to help out with the Jimmy Rogers and in any way with the museum and all of this, it takes people to show tours and tell them about what happens in Meridian.
It does, yeah. And this... I'm the only full-time employee. We have a couple of people we do pay for people to help us with the museum because we have to keep it open. I've run into so many people who, I was in Bay St. Louis and a guy at the bar said, I tried to come to the Jimmy Rogers Museum and it was closed. And there are reviews that say this, and we do not want that to happen ever again, not one time. If people have come
and that's been in the past.
Yeah, in the past, over the years, it has happened, and so we don't want that to happen. So if we could have some dependable people who can show up, like, what if I get sick? Am I going to have to go sick?
Yeah.
We need some folks who care, and that's how this foundation has survived all these years, is just by people in the community who care. Thank you to everybody who has done the work without any, recognition other than we're still here.
So even if you only have 2 hours a week on a Wednesday to donate, y'all would appreciate that a little bit.
Absolutely. Yes, we would, because then we could, run an errand or two that we can't do if we're at the museum.
So easy to come by and talk to you.
That's right.
Absolutely. Please call, email. Same way you get your tickets. Just send an email. Send an email. Well, tickets for the haunted house.
So let's recap that as we get ready for this on Friday night, correct?
Friday, yeah.
Dr. Alan Brown is in the house with ghost tours at the Jimmy Rogers.
He's the author of Haunted Meridian and many other books, and he's going to tell his stories about this house. The original owners.
Be cool.
It is. It's going to be fun.
Yep. And
Mitchell's donating some drinks. So,
hard liquor?
Yeah. No, Mitchell's going to be beer and Surfside and They've got some,
He'll give you that courage
drinks
to go up in there.
You can do it.
Yeah, because I'm a little scared. I honestly will not go in there by myself at night. I just can't make myself do it. I had my Yeti with my coffee and my protein drink, and my husband and I, we play music, so we went to play at the Porterhouse, and I forgot my coffee, and I was tired, and I thought it'd be so nice to have my coffee on the way home, and my husband said, I hope you don't think I'm going in there. He said, baby, if you go in there and something goes wrong, I'll call the priest. I'm like, you're not going to come save me?
If you come floating out, and this is going to be at the Jimmy Rogers Museum
Friday
night, 6:45.
It's 22nd Avenue, correct, up the hill?
22nd Avenue and 12th Street.
Yep, and 12th Street. You can't miss it. But definitely you've got to call or email or
let
get in
us
touch
know.
with you.
We don't want you to not be able to get in. We can put you in the right
Give the
time
times and email address again.
Okay, times 6:45, and 7:30. Email is executivedirector@jimmyrogers.com. And if you need help remembering, go to jimmyrogers.com and look on our contact information, and that has email and phone numbers too.
And you talked about Jimmy Rogers and the history of Jimmy Rogers and this museum, and you've got something coming up next
weekend,
that is really important to Jimmy Rogers. Touch on that real quick, because people really need.
Okay.
There's some people out there with some information that you need.
Yes. People will ask me who won the talent competition in 1963, and I don't know. Those records might have been kept somewhere, but they did not make it to this version of the foundation. So we want to catalog everything. I've got programs that we're going to put into the Mississippi Digital Humanities Library, but I don't have them all. So if you have a program, if you have any piece of memorabilia, I had somebody come by with a 1954 commemorative Hillbilly Music Festival Day plate. Apparently that's what it was called in 1954.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which was the year Elvis came back and played right before Ernest Tubb. So, I mean, that's really important history to the state of Mississippi and the world. I mean, people come from all over the world, and we need to have this information when somebody wants to write a paper, because we want people to write papers. We want people to write articles. People call me, and I'm like, gosh, I don't know. I had a man from the International Country Music Association email me and ask me if I had any Ray Griff photos, and I was like, there's a box, and I'll go look. And it's a small... Ray Griff is a musician who played at the festival. I didn't either. But I opened the box, and the first picture I found was Ray Griff. I was so excited. So we're friends now, but that was just lucky because I don't have many pictures. If you have pictures, I found a photo album of Willie Nelson holding Jimmy Rogers' original guitar with "Thanks" on the back. Wow. I mean, there's just a few of those. One of Chris Christopherson, one of
and they
Loretta
get their
Lynn.
Pictures back.
Yes,
you just need to digitize them. So
we just need it for a minute.
Yeah,
we're not asking you to give us any of your stuff. We just need to borrow it, to scan it. Southern Miss is coming, and they're going to help. We're going to do oral histories. Miss Wally Starnes, I need to talk to her. She did that quilt, and people come in there every day, and they're like, what is this? It's got all these signatures, and how did she get that? And we have a story about it, but I want to hear her history. I want to hear what
she's got it.
Put it on video.
People would like to. We could have that on a screen when people come to look at the quilt, but we need people to tell their stories.
And, don't forget to talk to Carolyn Smith.
I love Miss Carolyn.
I don't know if you know this, Odie, has been doing a memoir on her life, and she's been putting on everybody she dated, and it's been causing quite the stir in town of people.
So it's thick.
It's thick. So as she's doing her memoirs on her recent dating and all through her life, you might could get some stuff about Jimmy Rogers on that also.
I love Miss Carolyn.
Carolyn knows all.
They came to listen to my husband and I play music at Don P's on Friday. I was so excited to see them walk in. They're just the best.
They are.
I told somebody they're the OGs of Jimmy Rogers.
Oh, they know it all.
Yes.
Yes. Carolyn, as long as I can remember, back before Sam Phillips all the way. Sam Phillips. Back when Sam was running everything, and as we moved on to Ken, and the list just goes on. I don't know who was before Sam. I'd have to go back and think on that.
Somebody tell me. I'll put it in a spreadsheet. We'll catalog
There you
it.
go.
We'll make it coherent so you can find it and search it.
But one of the earliest things I remember is meeting Waylon.
Yeah.
Backstage there many moons ago. It was just
I have a picture of when he came in the little white PV mic.
Yeah. And had all along we've been getting a piece of somebody who ever performed gave something to go in the museum. Imagine what we would have here.
Yeah.
If we had a little something from
I'm
each
gonna
artist.
start reaching out and asking. Like, I've never seen Haley Williams get any kind of recognition. I need her on the festival.
And straight
wall.
from here.
Yes. So I was asking ChatGPT, how do I reach out to Haley Williams? We can talk to her.
Somebody can to her around here.
Yeah. Who is her management? I think if we just submit an email, maybe she'll send something back. We've got Elvis on our festival wall.
Kind of hard to reach out to him.
Right. Yeah, but I do have an Elvis doll that's an old antique doll that somebody is letting us borrow. It's on loan. You can loan items. If you don't have a place to keep it, please don't throw it away.
Shirley says, me, my sister, and my girlfriend were in the talent contest with Elvis.
Oh, my
And she would love to know who won the contest. Shirley, definitely get in touch. And you've got a story, too, being in the same one with Elvis.
That is an oral history. That is
Yeah.
important to the music history of Mississippi. I need to hear your story. I need you to come see us.
Yeah, I know. That's why I backed off of that when I said.
I knew I couldn't figure out what the last name was, but I knew it didn't sound right.
I don't know where that come from. It just it's at Phillips, Marshall, Sam, him and his '69 caddy.
Yeah, I need to hear those stories. If you were in the talent competition with Elvis, that's a great story.
Yeah.
We need to catalog that. And Southern Miss is so excited that we want to work with them. It's amazing.
That's
when
cool.
I have a friend who was at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and he said the director was asking, so what's going on with Jimmy Rogers? The Bob Dylan Center said, hey, what's going on with Jimmy Rogers? The whole world talks about us.
Oh, it's a place.
We get blind to how big Jimmy Rogers is here.
Because we see it every day.
That's right. Last week I had a busload of 20 Australians come, and they told me that it was wild. I got Ford to come play for them. They were getting his signatures, and they told me this was the best stop they had on their American music tour, and if they had anything better on their trip, they'd be surprised. I mean,
wow.
it's
that means a
treasure.
lot. Yeah.
This place is an absolute treasure. And I know there's lots of stories that need to be told.
They have
so
Jimmy
that's
Rogers
November
Archives
1st.
at Kansas State.
Do they?
That's what Michael says.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
I know that it's in the, we've started with the Mississippi Digital Humanities, but there's a lot that I've found in storage that's not in there. A letter Jimmy wrote to his Aunt Dora, and people have things like that just out in the community. And like you said, we'll give it back. It's November 1st, so that's a Saturday, and we just want people to come by. And if you can't come by on a Saturday, you can drop it off to me throughout the week, and we'll get it digitized.
Lindsay said Haley's her cousin. She's going to try and find out.
Very
and get that
good.
going.
Yes,
Oh,
we want to honor her
Yes.
because she came from Meridian. We want people to know that we're proud that Haley Williams came from Meridian. We're proud of Jamal Roberts. He was in our talent competition.
Yeah, we also have a Grammy winner, Mike Compton, who is a Grammy winner.
God.
And no one has. Yes. We had him on the show not long ago. He's played the Opry. He's a Grammy winner, and no one knows it.
Well, see,
Meridian,
I need him to come talk to me. It's not just Jimmy Rogers. It's any Meridian history, any Mississippi Meridian music history. We want your story.
We can get you hooked up with him.
Yeah, talented.
Yes.
We need to catch him next time he comes through town.
Yeah.
We can't thank you enough. I know you got to go meet those kids, and we're holding you up.
No.
And thank you. We'll have you back.
Yeah.
And we'll remind everybody, we're booked for the rest of the week with guests, but we will remind everybody Friday about your big event. And thank you
so much. We
She's doing a
appreciate y'all.
fantastic job. Elena,
yes, she is.
Thank you.
taking care of Jimmy Rogers. Coming up, we'll tell you more about what's going on this morning. We're not done quite yet.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're building, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
Welcome back. I'm Fred Scotty Ray. This is Odie. Odie, I was watching a guy this weekend, and you know how I stumble around with the traditional country artists, and he was talking about how sometimes it's not always appropriate to sing Conway. And I thought, well, there's never a time that you shouldn't sing Conway. And then he brought it up. He said he got in trouble from his mama. He said he was in the back seat of the car, headed to church on Sunday morning.
And singing it.
And he broke loose. This was the line that he sang. And he said, as he sang this, I'll do the lyrics here and see if y'all remember the song. It says, I don't know what I'm saying as my trembling fingers touch forbidden places. And I know that I've waited for so long for this chance that we're taking. Boom, boom, boom. And he said his mama turned around in that LTD and said, do you really think that's appropriate going to church?
And I'll reach back there and whoop you. That's why my mom would stop a car if she couldn't reach me.
That song, if y'all remember, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Was it got banned by radio in a lot of places. It was touching on a subject that you didn't go into the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah,
she was apparently a married little lady there, and boom, boom, boom.
You hear that?
Conway took you there. Oh. Conway was the ladies' man. There is no doubt there. The best friend that a song ever knew, as they put it. Conway, Conway. I'd love to lay you down. I guess that's not appropriate also. Yeah.
It's still early.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, country music. I learned a lot from Ken Rainey growing up. He'd play all the most songs before 7 a.m. going to church.
That's right. That's right.
We've had a bunch of birthdays, hadn't we?
We got a list. I was trying to conserve some paper, and I almost run out. But
you got some names.
We've got some names. We've got coming in here Lee Stubbs. Lee, happy birthday! Thank you for allowing Woody to come hang out with us, and he was one of my instructors, also getting our team ready for Master Diver. So thank you, Lee, and happy birthday, and make him spend some money. Let's see, Michelle McIlvain's got a birthday. Justin Pritchett. Debbie Alexander, we know who that is. Archie McDonald. Stephen and Heather Brooks has an anniversary. Ray Odom's got a birthday. Happy birthday, brother. Kimberly Clark Gully had a birthday yesterday.
Ooh, I hope Brett done something nice.
Me too. David Craven had a birthday yesterday. Jennifer Lee Smith also yesterday. Ray and Betsy Pickard, their 12th anniversary today. Ray, Miss Betsy, y'all have a happy anniversary. Love y'all too. Some very good people right there, and want to wish a special anniversary to y'all. Richard Boyd's got a 83rd birthday today.
No, that's right. I saw that.
That was good. Ashley Jones, Helen Touchstone, Hunter Junkins, 24 yesterday. David Ivy's got a birthday. Sarah Anderson Albano got a birthday. Lowell Wilson. Maria Dean and Jerry Godwin had birthdays yesterday. So let's see, Brad and Rhonda Grayson, 24 years today. Jordan Daniels, 19. Amber Lewis, 43. And I think we're catching up. Yeah. So happy anniversary and happy birthday to every one of y'all out there.
Let me show you this chart there as we get ready for what's coming to Philadelphia. A roundabout. Now, it's going to be confusing. I'm just warning y'all. This is going to be the intersection of 15 and 16, and it's going to take, here's where it's going to do. Starting Tuesday, October the 28th, and it will not end until June 30th of 26. So it's going to be a mess for nearly a year.
Going to take a little while, but I tell you, get used to them. A roundabout's a good one.
Well, it's the construction that's going to take.
The construction's going to be bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
so y'all just keep that in mind, Philadelphia. You've got until, again, the 28th of this month, and it will take until June of next year. So that's 8 months, actually. But
it's going to feel like
it will feel definitely like a year there as y'all get ready for that Philadelphia.
Hunter and Lexi Holyfield, 2 years together. So happy anniversary.
Just youngins at it.
Yeah, just getting started. That's okay.
All right. As we come to the conclusion of the show this morning, we want to say a big thank you to everybody, especially our studio sponsor, the Environment Masters. They can hook you up on your air conditioner, anything that you need.
Heating, plumbing, electrical. Been doing this since 1957. They've been doing it a while. They know what they're doing. So give them a call. Environment Masters, right here in Meridian, and they're pretty quick getting to you.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to take their time. They're going to come take care of what your need is. And now y'all see the nip in the air.
Woo.
This is the time to call them. We got Pine Grove Baptist Church in Martin. They've got trunk or treat Saturday starting at 4 p.m. And Midway Baptist Church, Old 8th Street Road, having a Fall Fest Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. So go see them.
And if you haven't added yours to our list, make sure to get it to us. Let me show you here. If you'll send us in your flyer, we'll post it here at the top of the page to where you can click on this, and it's got them all on here that we've gotten so far.
Yeah, a lot of trunk or treats, a lot of Fall Fest in our area. So
yeah,
take the kiddos.
Don't forget to vote into this. You have until the 24th, 4 more days left of this, to vote in our varsity awards that's coming up. So check that out there. Lots going on there as we travel along. I kind of like looking at myself there. That was kind of spooky.
What? Hey,
I don't know. Have you got a Bible verse for us?
Oh, let's see what this here app's going to bring us today. Ephesians 2, verse 8. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. And we have been saved by grace, and it has been through the faith of our Father, Jesus Christ, and Him shedding His blood for each one of our lives, that we'll have everlasting life with Him in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all have a wonderful day. Tuesday be here soon. Hump Day's on the way, and Friday will be here before you know it. Until then, remember we love you, and hope you have a safe day.